right, well, we are back. Reinvent Co is going to start making some YouTube videos again. As you know, myself, Tyler here, and Greg started this channel, Greg Moy, but it's just a solo video with me today. It is May 22nd, day after my 31st birthday, so it's been a little while. I honestly don't even remember the date stamp on our last video that we made. It must have been probably circa prior to when I went away to physical therapy school, graduate school, so a lot has happened and a lot to update you guys on. That probably was around like maybe 2017, 2018, and now we're 2026, so gonna try and hold myself more accountable to making more content. As you guys have probably seen on my social media, for those of you who do follow me, you know that Greg and I, and that's where I am right now at Buy Your Build, have been making more videos together, been doing track days, and been filming a lot of content with cars and our hobbies and stuff that we do in our free times. But for this channel, it's going to serve more of kind of my life, what I'm doing for my career, what I do outside of my hobby, being cars and racing and stuff like that. So we'll make a little vlog today on the Miata. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of that on my personal social media, so for those of you who follow know that what's been going on with the car. Today we're going to get into putting the passenger seat in. We finally got the bracket. We got kind of shafted around with FedEx with having to order a whole nother seat because the first one basically got shipped from Tennessee to New Jersey and then back to Tennessee, and it was just a whole kind of, you know, not the best kind of situation and kind of a crapshoot with FedEx. The same kind of thing with the bracket. It kept getting delayed, needed a signature, etc. So anyways, fast forward, long story short, we're going to put the seat in today. We're going to paint the floor in the Miata. We'll introduce you guys to Greg. Greg has a big YouTube channel already, probably I think maybe 11,000 subscribers on his channel, Buy Your Build. He's also just started a vlogging channel as well he just bought a home in Westchester, New York, or actually basically borderline of Westchester and Putnam County. So big congrats to Greg and his wife Kristen. Definitely check Greg out if you haven't followed him for Buy Your Build. We got some airplanes flying over us because we're near Westchester County Airport. But anyways, we're gonna update you guys on life. Lately, like I said, I've been working, it's crazy to say now, for almost 4 years as a physical therapist. I do outpatient orthopedics, and I also am a private home care therapist, so I do cash-based private home care therapy. So anyone that watches this, this channel, like I said, is going to be diversified for not only car stuff, but also my lifestyle and kind of how I live the way that I do. And I want to give back to the community and the people that follow me and are interested in my life and answer any questions that I can, because the only reason that I'm here right now is first and foremost because of my family and my friends and all the people and mentors that have helped me along the way. So be happy to provide any kind of information and resources that I can for people that are watching. But anyways, let's get into the video, and we will try to post more content and stay more adherent to uploading at least, let's say, like once every couple weeks or twice a month. Here's Ben. Yeah, all right, boys. Here we go. In the Buy Your Build garage. Gabe is back in his car. Just bought it back for $25,000.
Yeah, right. 2,500.
What do you think, bro?
This is nice, bro.
So this is Greg Lee, Gabe Lee, Greg's brother, and I bought the car from Gabe. So kind of went from coilovers, front and rear sway bars, and wheels and tires to cage and fully stripped, and we're making it full race car. So
Yes, sir.
Buy Your Build, baby. So anyways, we're gonna get into this installation pretty soon with Greg. We're just setting up the shop. We got the seat bracket here. We're actually gonna paint the floor because I left it raw metal or aluminum or whatever the floor pan was made out of, and it's already rusting, surface rusting. So we're gonna paint over it. We're gonna prime it and paint over it. I got some paintbrushes in here. Boom. And then the car has been having a check engine light, so we're also going to replace this little evap pump, and hopefully that solves it. If not, well, I guess we'll have to figure out if it's a sensor or if it's hoses somewhere. But just to pass inspection currently and to keep it registered street legal for the time being, I have to get rid of that code. So all right, people, so we are going to paint the floor. We got the seat out over here, so as you can see, there's rust on the floor. I think we're gonna paint the whole floor. Hopefully we have enough paint, and then we're also gonna do the passenger side as well. We're gonna put the new seat in. So we will show you the process of doing this. We're gonna clean this side with a degreaser. prep everything. Probably gonna do that on this side as well, and then we're gonna paint. Got the seat out. So this is the driver's side, smaller size, and we've got an Evo large in the box over there on the other side. So bigger passengers can fit here. All right, so Greg is assembling the seat bracket now that we're gonna put into the passenger side. Super nice PCI mount. This is a fixed bracket, so we have a slider on the other side, but for the purposes of the passenger, we're just gonna have the seat set so you can't move it forward and back. Driver's side more important, obviously, for the pedals, but and hand placement for the steering wheel. But on this side, we're just gonna fix it, and it's also gonna sit a little bit lower for the passenger if they're taller, so they clear the broomstick test here. I want some fat root. The boys got the fresh burn the ship shirt on over there. Love it. All right, so we're just trying to fit this in here right now. I'm not gonna push the seat down because Greg just put some glue on that side for basically, it's very difficult to get in there and tighten everything up because this seat is the larger size, so there's not much room. We had to hammer the transmission tunnel in over there a little bit, so we're just kind of trying to fit it. And then, like we said before, we're gonna paint the floor, so we're just setting everything up, making sure everything fits well, and then we'll get into that. But got the bracket on the seat is in the proper location. Stay tuned.
Got a little trick here. So to put the seat in, you have to use this little nylon plastic washer in between the seat and the side rail. The problem becomes, how do you hold this in place between the seat and the rail while you try to thread the bolt through? So we put a little black RTV on there. I'm just gonna thread the bolt into the side of the seat, so that way this plastic washer gets stuck to the seat permanently. It is just black RTV, so you can just peel it off later on. It's not really permanent, but we're gonna let that sit there and cure, and then that way this plastic washer won't be an issue to put on later on. So I'm just gonna tighten this down a little bit, and we'll let it cure for about an hour, and it should sit perfectly fine.
Sweet. Let's check back in. Stay tuned. Got the Nürburgring video. Crazy stuff on there. All right, Gabe is going to get some sushi. He's got to eat. I'm hungry. Greg is spraying the floor down with some alcohol and wiping it out.
We got the Pour 15 degreaser. So we're gonna degrease this, and then we have to use metal prep, which basically etches the metal and gets it very grippy for the Pour 15 paint. So gotta clean it, then we're gonna Pour 15, prep it, let it sit for about 15 minutes, wipe it clean with water, and then we can paint.
Oh, I know why. You ain't got the plum card access. That's why.
Gotta go fill the rig up with some diesel. It's tough nowadays, people. This war is making stuff extra expensive. It is so nice outside. It's like the perfect temperature. All right, so we are now metal prepping.
Metal prep.
Sponsor us, please. Thank you.
Pour 15 metal prep. We degreased first, cleaned it up, blew out all the dust. Now we're prepping the metal. I like to use one of these little brushes to get it into all the nooks and crannies. It helps with direct to metal paint and also light rust removal. That way the Pour 15 paint actually has a good surface to stick to and lasts a long time. Prep is key when it comes to painting. So the more time you spend prepping, the better your outcome will be. So basically you want to keep all the surfaces wet for 10 minutes at least, and then you got to clean it thoroughly with water, and then make sure it's bone dry before you put on your actual coating. So we're just gonna prep all the bare metal from this aftermarket floor pan, and then wait 10 minutes and we'll clean it out.
Oh, right. Well, I didn't film my sushi. I inhaled that. So, RIP. You can follow me on Instagram to see it. Greggy is painting the floor. That shit looks sick. Look at that. Professional. Nice and clean
Looks like
strokes.
the same paint that I used on my roll bar. It's like metallic silver.
Guys, got to check out Greg's channel, Buy Your Build. See his full E90 race car that he's building. Car is sick. Pretty crazy. We were just at Lime Rock actually this past Monday. Greg did very well. He hit a new PB even in a lower run group. They weren't allowing him to bump up because the organization said that the upper heat was too full. So Greg had to stay in this lower group, but is what it is. But we're painting the floor now. We will do a little after once we get the seat back in and we clean everything up and show you what it looks like when it finishes. Oh, that smells good. It smells like a race car.
That shit smells like a lawnmower.
Oh, his girlfriend's here. I gotta put my shirt on and be respectful. Hello.
Yo, you're
how are you?
Steal Ben's girlfriend.
Yeah, right. Alright, well, we got this side done and it's drying. It takes 2 to 6 hours. So Greg said, let's do this side now.
Why not?
But there is a little bit of rust in the corners, and the soft top does drip when it rains super heavy or when I wash the car in that area, so I think it's beneficial to do. But we will post this up. Probably gonna only do 1 coat. I don't think we need to do 2, but 2 to 6 hours, and we'll post the finished product after. All right, little intermission. So Greg is doing the passenger side seat. We've been here for a little while. We started this process like 11 o'clock, or no, 10 o'clock? A little after 10 o'clock. Yeah, about 11 o'clock. And anyways, like I was talking about before with my career and stuff, you know, this stuff takes time. Building a race car, you start to realize it's a process. And it's probably much of the reason why a lot of people buy these cars built already and don't put the time in. But the real purpose of this car is to support a very close friend of mine, Greg, and to see his business continue to grow and to be able to use it as a marketing tool to show what we can do on cars like this and customer cars that come in the future. Ben obviously is working with us as well, so Ben's Greg's mechanic that works with him. This is Ben's car here. But the point that I'm basically bringing up is the fact of things take time. So whether it be relationships with people, whether it be building a race car, whether it be fitness, whatever it may be that you're putting your time into, just be patient. You know, I would have never thought at 31 that I would be where I am today and have the friend group that I have, and I'm very, very, very grateful for my current life and my situation that I'm in right now. So my point is, of this clip, things take time in life. Be as patient as you can. And again, whatever your dreams are in your head, put them down on paper, write your goals, surround yourself with people that support you and believe in your vision, and just manifest that energy to get you to where you want to be in the future. I mean, that's literally what I did to be here right now. So I just wanted to say that because I think it was something worth noting. We are currently diagnosing this evap code. Gregory is took off the pump, which was easy enough to get to. We did not have to take the wheel off. I was looking online and it said to take the wheel off, but I think this car has some stuff missing from it already since it's been tracked. Part of the fender liner may have already been off, but anyways, he was able to basically take off this bracket right here and get access to it. So it was a little pressurized, but a little gas in it, but easy to take off. So hopefully we're gonna put a new pump on now, and pending this code does not come back, so we'll have to let you know how that goes. But we got the car up on the lift and we're trying to get that done, just because it's annoying to have a reoccurring check engine light when check engine's like the most important thing in the car, and it's a pointless system on a race car. Basically allows the fuel vapors to go through this system from when the car is running to go into like the charcoal canister to essentially not have a gaseous smell for when it comes out of the exhaust pipe. So pointless thing for a race car, but if it's going to be registered for right now, it needs it. So we're putting a new pump on and it goes in now. All right, people, well, good morning. We are at my house. We are the next day now. We didn't finish the car, but yeah, we're gonna go get a haircut, get a nice facial, trying to make some birthday plans for this weekend with the buddies. We will resume the video with Greg and we'll put those seats back in. The floor came out really nice, so we let it dry overnight, so we're gonna give you an update on that. But like I was saying in the video yesterday, a lot has changed. I got a house about 2 years ago now, so definitely get more into that if people are interested to see the crib. But let's go get a haircut. We'll say what up to Ray. Come with us.
Yes. Do you work for a car dealership?
I don't know.
You don't?
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, people. So, like I said, just giving a life update, but I actually got this car in 2024. We're 2026 now. I've had this thing for almost 2 years now, and I've driven it, as you can see on there, 43,927 miles, which is crazy. I got it with 13 miles on it. But anyways, for those of you that were following me on social media, I had a 2021 STI the last year. And I had one in 2012. I had to buy another one because, or not 2012, 2015. I had a 2012 was the year of the car. Had to buy another one to kind of live my fantasy of being able to drive the car and really enjoy it. And unfortunately, the engine blew up, which is very common with Subarus. So that would be my last Subaru. I put a lot of money into that car and no longer have it. But we had some rod knock from oil starvation in the engine, and it was like 3,200 miles on the oil. I know people that own Subaru say that that's not all that many miles. Or rather, people that own cars say that that's not all that many miles on an oil change, but for Subaru owners, they're gonna tell you that you should be checking the oil every 500 miles. I unfortunately learned the hard way. I was driving it as a daily driver, so that's why I'm back in a Civic. I had a 2012 Civic at one point in my life too, but now I have a 2025. I love this car. Sorted out some issues that we had with it, but it seems to be pretty reliable now. So anyways, let's go get this facial and haircut with Ray. I just wanted to tell you guys about the whip. We'll see you there. Gotta say hi to the boy.
Yes, here we are.
There he is.
That's right. We're
my
at
man from
headquarters.
day one.
That's right.
Make
from
sure you
day
follow
one.
Razor Ray too. We're gonna put his Instagram. What's your YouTube?
YouTube is Razor Ray Mentorship.
Hey,
Okay,
make sure you check
if
it
you're trying
out.
to learn how to be a barber, you want to learn how to cut hair. All right. You're looking at the right guy.
This guy's making moves. Mentorship program, got some students.
That's right.
So Westchester County, New York, people know about this guy. Check him out on
We
YouTube.
got an online learning academy, online learning education system that I built personally.
Hell yeah.
Specializing in helping barbers from step A to step Z, from beginner all the way to advanced. We got 265 members in there currently right now.
It's so sick.
Mixed up of all different experience levels from all over the world. So
take a look, guys.
And
Check
here
it
we
out.
are.
Hell yeah.
Still
All right.
working behind the
Peace.
chair.
We'll give you the before and after. My hair's super short, but Ray's about to do a facial too. So if you have any questions or anything, hit him up. Personalized one-on-one barbering. So peace. All right, we got a little before and after here. Always delivers, man. Always delivers. All right, well, we're back at Buy Your Build. Let's see what progress Greg has made. Got a nice Julia here. I think it's pretty cool. Very nice. Oh shoot! They're both back in. Sheesh. Can't appreciate the floor work, but two seats in here. So now we got passenger for an instructor, driver's seat. Alright guys, so I want to wrap the video up, but anyways, put the top back up because it is raining outside. This whole weekend's going to be kind of crappy for Memorial Day. But I just wanted to show you the finished product. We got, as I was just showing before, the two seats in. I kind of just blew everything out with air just because there was pollen and stuff from the garage working. But let's just show kind of underneath. It's very clean. Took the little mats that I had out in there out, but great to have both of the seats in here now in the interior, to be able to have an instructor, to be able to have passengers on the street. We are just waiting for the track dog mount to be able to, unfortunately when I sold the seats, I sold the other seatbelt clip. So I have a seatbelt on that side, but I just need to wait for the clip to come in next week, and then a track dog mount will drill into the transmission tunnel, and we'll be able to plug that seatbelt clip into the side of the transmission tunnel, and for the seatbelt itself to be able to plug in. But anyways, car's coming along. Next modifications are going to be limited slip differential and stud and hub upgrade, so stay posted for that. But make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends. Make sure you follow Greg on YouTube, and gonna try and be more consistent with posting and making more vlog style stuff, because Greg's channel is more business based, so we're gonna try and show some of our lifestyle on this channel here. All right guys, thank you for watching. Peace.